Hey everyone, it's Dustin, the alcohol-free guru. If you want to learn to control alcohol and get free tips and coaching from me and other awesome coaches from around the world on how to live an incredible life while being alcohol-free, then be sure to start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. I am on the interstate here. Lots of big trucks going by, and I'm originally from Yukon, Oklahoma, which, as you can see by the water tower behind me, the sign, it's the hometown of Garth Brooks. About the only thing to do in our small Midwestern town was to drink and cruise around the neighborhood. One night, my sister and her friends did just that. They drove to Sonic, purchased an extra large drink of cola. Immediately, they dumped out half the cup's contents on a patch of concrete by their car, then filled the half-empty cup with Seagram's Crown Royal. It's a mid-shelf Canadian whiskey that contains 35% alcohol. A few sips in, these trucks are big. A few sips in, my sister needed to throw up. She stumbled toward the parking lot of a church so she could vomit in private. After puking her guts out, she wandered onto the shoulder of Route 66 in the middle of the night. She was alone, without a jacket, and very, very drunk. After a few minutes, a large black truck pulled up. The driver asked if she needed a ride home. My sister's head was spinning, and her inhibitions, along with her sense of direction and her whereabouts, were long gone. The man seemed friendly. She accepted his offer and hopped into his truck. You hear stories like this all the time, and they almost always end terribly. Fortunately, this one has a happy ending. He drove her home, then walked her up to our front door. He warned my sister to be more careful and tipped his hat to my mom, who was understandably furious at my sister, but she was also grateful and impressed with the young man. It turns out my mother was right to be impressed. The young man was none other than Garth Brooks, then a senior at our local high school. Whether she realized it or not at the time, my sister had fallen for the myth that alcohol makes you more social. And in her desire to fit in, she inadvertently, but inevitably, pulled into the alcohol matrix, which is the collective unconscious belief that alcohol benefits us in some way. The next day, even sporting a pretty brutal hangover, she had a great story to tell about getting picked up by a senior her first time drinking. Deep down, though, she knew she had also experienced the dark side of alcohol. Left alone by her friends, she got sick and was nearly abducted on the side of the road. If Garth weren't such a good guy, nice, things could have ended very differently. I tip my hat back to Garth in gratitude. You guys, hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to tap and like that and subscribe button. And any questions in the comments. The God in me recognizes, honors, and loves the God in you.